We begin with breaking news at 11. This exclusive video just in. It's dash cam video shared with Eyewitness News, and it's from the red semi-truck that plowed into a number of vehicles on the westbound 10 freeway in Ontario just after 1 p.m. today. It is now the subject of several law enforcement investigations.
Good evening. As you can see, the video that I posted before was a horrific crash. Yet again, another deadly crash involving, guess who? An illegal CDL toting driver. 21 years old, an Indian here illegally, mind you, who was caught sneaking into our country and released into our country, awaiting, I guess, due process. Then somehow was given a CDL. Okay? And as you've seen, was driving a big rig. On the highway, I guess he forgot where the brakes were because he smashed into multiple vehicles. It seems like there's a problem with them forgetting which pedal is which. Several other accidents where they did not even hit the brake.
Right.
But now 4 innocent people.
And that's universal.
Yeah.
You don't have to be able to read a sign to know where to brake is.
Exactly. But now 4 innocent people's lives were lost. Oh, wait. There's more. Let's see. He was illegal. He got his CDL. I don't know how. 3, he was driving under the influence. Okay, like driving a big rig is not hard enough, but you're going to be driving under the influence? Wait, remind me again how we should be so caring and so sympathetic and so understanding to these illegal people, or what have you, illegals. How we should be so caring and understanding for these people who were taken away from their family, who came here illegally. I have no qualms about that. The people here who came legally and fought their way here and waited years and years and years, I have no qualms with them whatsoever.
You would think they'd be the most pissed.
I'm sure they are. I mean, it could take up till 10 years
Right.
to to even get you into the for a green card. Never mind becoming a citizen. You know.
And people that go through that deserve to be citizens.
Yeah, they should.
Because they want it.
Exactly. They wanted it bad enough to work and wait and
Right.
come here the right way. We should be more worried about them coming here illegally, driving massive trucks on our highways with our family, our children, our neighbors, our friends. Is the highway safe anymore? I doubt it. That's my personal opinion. We should feel sorry for them because somebody's butt hurt, you know, about us deporting them back to their country where they snuck out of. I mean, certain people are like really, really butthurt over that. Oh, well, you know what? Tell those people's family who lost their loved ones, who lost their children, that we should have compassion for them. Or we should feel sorry for them. I think not. For an illegal CDL toting driver in a big rig who was just shattered families, I have no compassion for them at all. At all.
I mean, that's bad enough. I think of them getting CDLs and driving buses with people or children on it.
Yeah.
You're talking multiple casualties.
We did that in the other video, yeah. Yeah, that's a shame. Just a little FYI for you guys. The governor of Oklahoma, I applaud him greatly, had a sting operation on one of his checkpoints. And I'm not surprised, 20% of the CDLs that they looked at, the DOT officers looked at, were invalid. They also seized 120 illegal aliens during the stated sting operation while driving in the vehicles or passengers thereof. It didn't specify. But 20% of the CDLs that were stopped, and I'm sure there was a lot, 20% is horrific. 10% is horrific.
1%.
1%, exactly. You're driving something that is massive, massive. And I'm sure every one of you truck drivers out there know how hard it is to control those vehicles, how hard it is, and how concentrated you have to be. It's a no-brainer.
Right.
Not to mention, you know, they know as truck drivers how tired you get, but you still have to be alert. You still have to know how to read frickin' signs. No, this is the gas, this is a brake, this is a clutch, this is a shifter, what have you. Because evidently they missed a step in between there.
Quite a few.
Show it, you know, hit the brake. You know what I mean? From this vehicle, I'm sorry to step all over you, but I am like, from this vehicle, the video, it shows that he went through not one, but 2 cars at full blast. Where the frig is the brake?
And
It must have been up his ass.
And then destroyed the first car he hit.
And a second.
Well, destroyed. I mean, it looked like a ball of metal. What makes you think is, how are they just handing them the CDLs, or do they have somebody taking the test for them? I don't really get it.
He also is a driver, for any of you guys who are new.
If you have your legit drivers going through there, and believe me, I understand why they do it. Safety is a definite issue. With weight and all that, I get it.
What happens when they go through the checkpoints? That's a good question. Do they check? I'm not a driver, so I don't know. Do they check your license? Do they check your
everything?
Well, then there's a big mistake, not only in
I'm not saying they do.
motor vehicles. Well, if they check your driver's license and your credentials, what have you,
right,
your records or whatever, it would come up.
Right.
Red flag, something's not right here. So not only is it the motor vehicles, it's now somebody better start looking into the DOT.
I dealt with DOT, nice people, but you don't want to piss them off. All right, and you're not just going to skate through a checkpoint. So if I was just questioning that, if they're getting it illegally and they're allowed to drive, what happens if they come up to a checkpoint, a DOT checkpoint? What happens then? You know, that's what I was questioning.
Yeah, what does happen?
Right.
You're a driver. They run your license.
They check everything.
Then it should come up, correct? So, like I said, if you go through the checkpoint, then everything should come up with red flags, correct?
Yeah.
So there's a problem somewhere. Right from motor vehicles down to the roadways, to our DOTs. And there's a big mess going on, and in the meantime, people are losing their lives.
Right.
Bottom line, people are losing their lives. I applaud the governor of Oklahoma to think this up and say, you know what? Let me find out exactly what's going on in my state. I do applaud him, and you know what? I feel that every state should do that, right?
Yep.
It'll be a lot more conductive, a lot faster, and have ice sitting right there. That's the way I feel. So, I don't know. With that, I'm sure there's going to be charges brought against this person. I'm not even going to call him a man. He's 21 years old. This person. And if there is, I will give you an update on the status of what's going on here. And in the video, I will put up 2 other videos that we had actually recorded in regards to CDLs. So with that, I would say please be safe on those roads out there. You gotta have your head on a swivel like an owl. Watch everything, and just watch back. You know, from driving in your vehicle to going to the store and walking in it or what have you. This world is crazy nowadays. Just be careful out there. And we'll talk to you soon. Be safe, guys. Have a good night.
Good night.